In net for the Saints Express is going to be Cole Gervais. He'll be wearing double zeros. And opposite to him will be Deacon Knott, number 30 for Éire Green. The Éire Green will be as in the green, the yellow, and orange stripes, where Saints Express will be in primarily white with green. As we are moments away from the first face-off of the final game of the night. Thank you so much for joining us here on Lacrosse TV. And here we go. Face-off is won by the Saints, and they'll carry it into the offensive zone. Gage Board has it on the far side. Gage shimmying, getting a pick. They'll pass it to the near side. Low shot by Michael Chullen, and that will go wide. It's still picked up by the Saints. Loose ball now corralled by Éire, and they'll go on the attack for the first time tonight. And rushing in is Dan O'Gorman. Right in front, all alone. Low shot save by Gervais. Big save there to stop it. Oh, and there's a big play out there in front by Knott trying to play that puck. And there's a huge goal right there for the Saints as Deacon Knott pays the price for coming out of the net hard. And the Saint Express get on the board first and draw first blood here less than a minute into the game. It is 1-0 for the Saints over Éire Green.
Wow is all I can say. I mean, it starts out just nonstop action.
Saints goal is first of the game, scoring by number 4, Jordan Roberts.
Jordan Roberts credited with the goal for that one. As Éire Green will now start the attack on the near side. Patrick Bronson tries to take a shot, and it goes wide short side. Remains in bounds on the offensive zone, so Éire will continue their attack. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Liam Dybel tries to go in there, but crease violation will turn the ball over to Saints as the Express will make their way into the neutral zone. Gage Board. He'll hand it off to Michael Chullen. He's on the near side. Chullen coming in, getting a pick. Dead stops right at the yellow line, and he retreats. He'll send it off to the far side to Derek Gould. Back to Gage Board. And he'll expire the shot clock. And it will be Éire Green ball. Brendan Farrell taking it up. He'll pass it up to the far side. Back to Colin Grippo. Grippo tries to come up. There's a shot. Where's that ball? It went in. A surprising shot there from Éire Green. Kind of just came in out of nowhere. And I think that was Colin Surrey, number 2, that got the goal on that one. Let's take a look at the replay. There's on the near side. Shot, sniped. And that was actually Robert Hudson that was able to make the goal and sniped it through the far side of Cole Gervais. It's now tied up 1-1. And Éire Green will start with the ball here in the neutral zone. Liam Dybel back to the near side. Back to Patrick Bronson. Now cutting through is Liam Dybel. Elbows off a defender. There's a low shot, bounces up, and it's saved by Gervais. And he'll corral it up and get it back for the Saints. Derek Gould now running up through the middle into the offensive zone. He'll retreat to the near side. Lobs it off. It actually ricochets off the half wall. That'll be scooped up by Éire Green by Brian O'Gorman. And he'll take it up into the neutral zone and hand it off to his man, Connor Foley, who's got it on the far side. Centering pass not there is intercepted by the Saints Express by Michael Chullin. And we'll go back the other way as the Saints will go back on the attack. 10:39 left to go here in the first half. We're all tied up here at 1. Ball is on the far side for Gage Board. Little shimmy shake, but he bobbled the ball in the process. And it's kind of knocked away there by an Éire Green player. I believe that was Colin Grippo who knocked that all the way back. So Deacon Nutt will have to play that ball again. Or rather, Cole Gervais will. And Éire Green will go back on the attack. Ball's on the near side for Robert Hudson. Thinks about shooting. Shimmy shakes, but loses the ball. Liam Dybel is able to recover the ball. He gets it to the far side. From behind the back shot, but it just misses mark. As Liam Dybel will pick it up, he shoots, and he'll miss it on the far side, and the shot clock violation will expire here. Saints have the ball here in the offensive zone. It'll be on the far side as Gage Board will take it up. A little slip and shake there by Jordan Roberts, who has a goal earlier in this game. He'll get it to the near side here by Cody Menzies. Dropped ball, and back the other way we come. Here comes Éire Green. Oh, there's a delayed penalty call coming up here against the Saints. It could be a slashing call that's away from the play. There's a shot out in front, no chance, and there's going to be a whistle here. And it looks like Jordan Roberts is going to head to the box here for 1 minute. It's going to be a slashing call against him. And that slashing call was absolutely out of the play, completely unnecessary. An unforced error here by the Saints Express, and Éire Green will go here on the power play for the first time. Keep in mind that penalties here, minors, are 1 minute as opposed to 2, and majors are 3 minutes as opposed to 5. With our abridged play that we have in this tournament. Éire Green on the power play. Farrell. A bounce pass, and has to be corralled up there by Hudson. Back to Farrell. Farrell loads up. No, he passes instead. Out in front, behind the back, and that just goes wide. Out of play, so it's going to be Saints ball here. Duncan Cart here is being harassed here by an Éire player. A little bit of a tie-up here between two players. No penalty called, and play will continue. Lined up with a shot, and that just goes wide on the near side. Ball bounces. Look like it bounced kind of out of play here. Whose ball is it going to be? The referees are still determining who's that going to belong to. The referee is confused, actually. The center linesman doesn't know where that ball went. And now the referees have to confer with each other on who's going to get possession of that ball. .7:35 left to go here in the first half, and it's a running clock. And the ball will be granted to Éire Green. Dybel is going to take it up into the offensive zone here on the near side. To Farrell. Back to Brosnan. Patrick Brosnan loads up, fires. Saved by Gervais. And a loose ball picked up here by Éire Green. They'll continue the attack. Behind the back pass. Centering pass out in front. Not there on the mark. And it'll be picked up by the Saints Express as Gage Board recovers the loose ball on the far side corner. He's running up. It's 2-on-2. If he's fast enough, tries to fight off a check from Colin Sorority. Spin move. He's got a chance out in front. Save by Knott. Gets the shoulder in there. A great move, but Knott makes even a better save. Éire Green back on the attack and saved there by Gervais with one of his own, stopping Alex Bean. Saints now trying to take it into the offensive zone. That's Duncan Cart getting harassed by a defender. His pass not quite on the mark for Derek Gould. And there's a loose ball on the far side boards, and it'll be picked up by Éire Green's Alex Bean. Ball's on the far side. Oh, I'm going to pass out in front, but that loose ball gets out to Gervais, and he'll pick it up, and we will go in transition here with the Saints possession in the neutral zone. Saints getting some fresh troops on the field. Michael Chullen has possession of the ball, puts it behind his back, but his man wasn't there in that exchange. They pick it up anyway, and a shot from behind the back goes way wide for Jordan Roberts. And the shot clock violation expires. And now we'll go back the other way as Éire Green will take control of the ball in the offensive zone on the far side. Connor Foley give it to his man, Brandon Farrell in the center. On the near side, Robert Hudson has it. Back to Brosnan. Brosnan trying to charge in. Thinks about a spin move. He'll pass out in front. Shot and score! Brandon Farrell uses a nice bounce shot. Able to score it through. And Éire Green will break the tie. It is now 2-1 for them over the Saints Express. 4:50 left to go here in the first half. Tight defense being played by both teams here in a low-scoring affair. Good defensive job here by both these teams, and the goaltending done here by Cole Gervais and Deacon Knott. Éire Green wins the faceoff as Alex Bean will take it here on the far side of the yellow line. He'll lob it all the way back to Liam Dybel. We'll take it through. He's got it on the near side. He's got two men with him. He's waiting for two more troops to come here. Spin move tries to come in, and he scores over the top. Liam Dybel decides not to wait for the troops, does a nice move to get on the inside, and scores on Cole Gervais. It's now 3-1 for Éire Green over the Saints Express.
Wow, that turned around quickly. I mean, just like that, now a 2-goal lead to start the period off, and it's just like, all right, it's a whole new game, it feels like almost. And that's where these running time games can be decided so fast. I mean, the Saints Express has got to answer here soon.
Two quick goals there from Éire Green have broken this tie, and now they enjoy a 2-goal lead here with 3:40 left to go here in the first half. George Grippo has the ball on the far side. That's Gage Board. He's coming in. He's getting harassed by two defenders. And a delayed penalty call is coming up here. It's going to be against Éire Green. Saints goalie hasn't left his net, however, but we do have a whistle. And let's see what the penalty is going to be. Two of the linesmen right now are conferencing what the penalty is going to be.
I didn't see it. I was looking through the replay there, and we got 14 with it. They're taking a timeout, so we can look at that replay again, but where's 14? He's up top. Oh, I see it now.
You can see that slash that went right over the back of the head on Michael Chullen. That's Patrick Brosnan, the guilty culprit.
Yeah, I definitely missed that. At first, I was like, I really didn't see what the ref called. Then I got another look at that one. I was like, oh, that big slash tomahawk to the head that I missed.
You have to give kudos to the referees here that they're seeing stuff that we're not able to see sometimes. And, it can be definitely tough. Lacrosse considered the fastest game on 2 feet, so it can be hard to detect a penalty like that, but good job on the referees being able to catch that here. Kudos to the referees, sir. They definitely don't get enough respect out here.
No, and it's super easy for us to, watch from up here, and even watch it from up here, I missed it, and I'm like, what are you calling? And after the third time I look at the replay, I finally catch what happened.
So Patrick Brosnan will serve the 1-minute minor here as Gage Board will start quarterbacking the power play for the Saints Express. Board. There's a shot, hit, score! Cody Menzies gets a power play goal here for the Saints Express, and that cuts the lead in half here from Éire Green as the Saints Express only trail by 1. It is 3-2 Éire Green over Saints Express. 2:12 left to go here in the first half. We have a running clock that goes on here. These games go by very fast. And a face-off violation grants the ball to the Saints Express to start things off here, looking to tie things up. as Michael Tullen will come here onto the near side, passing to the yellow line. He loads up, he fires. That just goes off the left foot of Deacon Knott. And Éire Green will recover it. Odd man rush back the other way. 3-on-2. Will Éire charge in or will they hold up? Here, there's a shot, just goes barely wide from behind the net. Dunks it from behind, and it's saved by Cole Gervais. I think he got the back of his shoulder pad, just leaned into it to get it out of there. Great goaltending to keep that a 3-2 game. Saints coming back the other way. That pass is deflected by Connor Foley. And the loose ball's picked up by Quinn Sorority. Two sororities out there, Quinn and Colin Sorority, number 12 and 2, respectively. As Éire Green has it on the near side. Brendan Farrell. Shoot it back to the center. Connor Foley. Back to Farrell. Farrell takes a shot. Where'd it go? Oh, it just trickled from behind the net. That went through Cole Gervais just a little bit, but ended up on the right side for him and did not go in, and the Saints will go back on offense here. The ball is on the near side. Spinning through his gauge board, trying to fight off a couple defenders, attracts a couple men. That was actually elbowed off. Here's a quick shot. It's saved by Deacon Knott. And he can hold it up. Long outlet pass the other way. He could have a one-on-one chance. It's there. Here's a potential odd man rush. All alone in front. Shot. Oh, he just missed it out of the low shot. It was Liam Dybel who took that shot. Oh, there's some friendly fire collision there. Looks like there's a man down right now. Looks like the Saints Express's Jordan Roberts is down on his knees. He's a bit in pain. They're calling the trainers over, but he's able to get up at least on his own 2 feet. Perhaps he was just winded, but he's taking off his helmet right now. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's able to get to the bench on his own power. Let's see if we can see what happened, you know. So there was the shot that missed. There was a slash. This could be the friendly. Oh, and it was a huge cross check that led to the falling of another player, another Saint. Timeout is being called. And thank you for joining us here for day one as we are having the last game of the night between the Saints Express and Éire Green. Éire Green to win the face-off here to start off the second half. And Colin Grippo gets it out through the middle for James Fennessy. Some players' names I haven't called today yet. Liam Dybel there on the far side. Tries to do a centering pass. Is not on the mark, but it's still recovered by Éire Green. Another centering pass over the top, but that just goes wide. Éire Green, there's another shot, and saved by Gervais as Colin Grippo tried to give another lead for his team. But it remains 3-2 here. Now the Saints go on the attack. Gauge board coming through. Crosses the yellow line here on the near side. Coming in. Takes a shot through the 5-hole, and it's saved by Deacon Knott. Éire Green having a little trouble corralling that ball. That's Pat Smith. And they'll be able to get it off to Robert Hudson now on the far side. So Brendan Farrell, shot out in front. And a chest save there by Cole Gervais. And back the other way we come. It's Michael Tullen. On the far side, approaching the yellow line. Bounce pass to Cody Menzies. He's got a goal here tonight already. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock, and that goes way back. I don't know where that ball is going into the stands, but that's going to be over and back regardless. Fast break the other way as Éire Green tries to get that ball out in front, but could not be corralled. However, they do recover it from behind the net. Centering pass out in front. Low shot, and that just goes wide. Doesn't reset the clock. 16 seconds, goes right into the Éire Green bench. Looks like we come back the other way here as Saints will get possession of the ball.
What's up? Yeah, here.
Gauge board to start with it here on the near side. Cutting through the middle. He's being harassed by Fennessy. Ball on the far side, now back in the yellow line. Here comes a pick. Oh, now we got a turnover here. Now Éire Green's going to back or the other way. Éire Green is trying to go in a 2-on-2 chance, but pass not there. Great defensive job there by Gage Board. He's been all over the place tonight. He's coming in with speed. Launches, fires. Saved by Deacon Knott. Got the left arm up to make that save. Good defense there by Brian O'Gorman, able to jar that ball loose and give the ball to his team as Éire Green comes back the other way. Quince Hardy tries to have it, and a shot there is saved by Cole Gervais. Saints Express now have it on offense. Michael Chellin there on the far side with the ball at the yellow line. Staring down his man, takes a slash, but gets a pick. The ball not quite there, and back the other way we come. Here comes Connor Foley coming in with speed. He's got a little bit of help. Will he take the odd mans, or will he wait for the rest of the troops to come in? Ball picked up by Farrell. Fantasy loads up, takes a shot, and that just goes wide left. Goalie didn't touch it as the shot clock did not reset. 4 seconds left, got to take a shot. Good defense there by the Saints Express as Derek Gould made the block, and the shot clock will expire. We'll go back the other way. Cody Menzies now has the ball at the center on the far side wall. A rolling pass will go to Boyd DiClemente. He'll get it to his man Board on the near side. Saints trying to find some offense. There's a shot. That goes off Deacon Knott's left arm. Loose ball here at center. Who's going to get it? It's being kicked around and finally corralled by Duncan Cart. He's got 2 men on him. He's avoiding slashes and checks and able to get the ball away. Now it's out the far side. Michael Chellin fighting off a few defenders. He's still got Connor Foley on him, however, trying to harass him. And he'll have to give it off to his man, Gage Board. He's going to retreat back almost to the neutral zone. He's on the far side. There's a little bit of slashing going on here right in front of him. And he'll just wear out the clock and throw the ball away. Éire Green now to start their attack. Robert Hudson now going up. He's got a goal already tonight. Shot out in front. That just goes wide right. As Cole Gervais may have got a pad on that one. And he did because the shot clock did reset. Starting pass out in front. That goes wide. Second chance bid. Oh, looks like that went off someone's stick. I think that was Boyd DiClemente's stick. I think he caught it on the end. And that's what the referees are saying because it continues to be Éire Green's ball with a reset shot clock. Here they go again. Liam Dybel out in front. Tries to one-time it, but not there. Ball still there for Éire Green. Loose ball. Where is it? And it's picked up by the Saints Express's Derek Gould. And now Gage Board will come away with it now coming into the attacking zone. He's got 1 man there in the offensive zone with him, so he's got to wait for some troops as Éire Green has their 5 full men there. Gould trying to fight off some of the defenders as he's waiting for the rest of the cavalry to run. He takes a long shot far, and that's just going to go over and back, so it's going to be Éire Green's ball. There was 7 seconds left on that clock, so he could have waited a little bit more, but he decided to take that shot. But now Éire Green's going to have the ball in the offensive zone right off the bat here on the far side boards here as Colin Grippo will start with it. In through the middle. Shot, and that just goes wide, but recovered by Farrell of Éire Green. Some tricky passing, but that just goes wide on the far side, and is recovered by the Saints. That's Gage Board once again. Low shot, and that's saved by Deacon Knott. And he'll corral it and be able to get it off to his man in the neutral zone. 7:39 left to play here in the second half. It's still a 3-2 game. Very tightly contested. Cullen Sorority trying to dance around. He passes it back to his man, Brosnan.
Oh,
Where is
that's
it? And
a goal.
it goes in. Wow.
Wow is right.
There's a little bit of sleight of hand on that play. A little trickery.
Yeah,
Barely saw where that went. Let's take a look at the replay here.
he did a couple little slip fakes there himself, and then he turns it off and just pass around, and the goalie comes all the way back to the near side. And as he tries to jump across, you see there, he's just showing us again, but two does a couple little slip fakes here, and you see he pulls the goalie over to that near side pipe. Then he goes far side, steps right back to the pipe as he sees him, and then by the time he gets back over there to get three, there's not much he can do. Beautiful goal.
And that was a one-timer goal there by Liam Dybel as Éire Green is able to pull away with a 4-2 lead here. As we're almost two-thirds the way through here of the second half. 6:34 left to go here. Éire Green has the ball again. Alex Bean. Toss it off to Robert Hudson on the far side. Ball off the half wall, and it'll be recovered by George Grippo, and Éire Green will continue their attack. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hudson trying to come into his speed. Shoots it low, doesn't get all of it, and it'll hit the post.
That was a nifty little move, and then still almost went in.
Ball recovered by the Saints Express by Jose Gomez, and back the other way we'll go.
10 seconds.
And 10-second violation. We'll turn the ball over to Éire Green. And it looks like they're starting to gain some momentum here.
And if the Saints don't do something quick, this game could get away from them fast.
Saints need to cause a turnover here. And that's going to do it as that pass just went to the top of the stick and went out of play. So a lucky break for the Saints. Let's see if they can capitalize here on offense. Cage board here on the near side. Gets it to Michael Cullen. He's on the far side yellow line. Stutter step. He'll get it back to his man Board. Over the top, but that just goes wide on the near side. Oh, there's a bit of a collision from behind the net. There's a delayed penalty call up. And there's a down man. It looks like that's Gage Board. I wonder if we can get a replay on that one and see what happened there. Looks like Gage is okay, and he's able to get up on his own 2 feet. Looks like he might be clenching his left hand right now as the trainer is taking him off. Let's hope he's going to be okay and that it's nothing serious. Referee is going to the scorekeeper right now to discuss what the penalty is going to be. But I imagine it's going to be against Éire Green. We're just going to see who the guilty party is going to be. Looks like Connor Foley is making his way to the sin bin. And we'll see if it is just a minor or a major. 4:30 is left to go here as Éire Green is enjoying a 2-goal lead here. But this is the chance for the Saints to come back and cut it to a 1-goal deficit. So that is a 3-minute major. So a big opportunity here for the Saints Express to try to tie this game up here. Here come the Saints, rallying the ball around. Quick shot, saved by Deacon Knott. Shoulder to side, and he'll just launch it.
3-minute major for the shot from behind and a 10-minute game of misconduct.
So is it checking from behind and game misconduct penalty that awards that 3-minute major? That's a big deal. Let's see if the Saints can capitalize here as they start their attack again on the power play. Alec Murrieta coming in with speed from behind the net. He'll pass it off here. Jose Gomez through the center. Shot. Wide left.
That's his second long shot out here on the power play, and I don't think either one's hit. Well, the first one did hit the net, but it wasn't a super hard save for the goalie, and then that one right over the top.
And a minute 10 has already elapsed in the major penalty, and possession goes to Éire Green. Not what the Saints want right now. They need to cause a turnover very quickly. There's 3:13 left here in the second half, as the Saints facing a 2-goal deficit, but have a 5-on-4 power play here.
He just backed
for
up.
Another minute 33. Come to the middle, shot,
Oh,
score! Short-handed goal by number 24 by Éire Green. And you can see some of the frustration on a couple of those Saints on that. Let's take a look at the replay here and see what happened.
Boom, and just, you see, breaks it, fakes it, and that's got to be the dagger. A couple of fakes, that much time with the goalie by himself. You can't expect the goalie to do that much. I mean, he throws that many fakes, and then he makes it all the way across the crease. If the goalie left sooner, he would have beat him there earlier, but...
It looks like there was a bit of a breakdown in coverage as the two defensemen tried to come up, which was able to make the Éire Green player beat them wide and get in on the goalie and beat Gervais. There's a quick counter there by the Saints Express as Michael Chulin gets a goal. It's a power play goal, and don't go anywhere. This game is not over yet.
No, and he's making me eat my words with this long shot right here. And he just steps in, but at least this one, the ball moved fast over to that side, and then you see the quick shot comes over. And he's going to show us a replay here. The goalie has to step over to honor that shot up at the point, and you can see it doesn't sit in his stick very long. As soon as he starts getting it, boom, the goalie comes out, and he puts it back over the far side corner. Nice goal. And now with 2 minutes left, they do have enough time with about 30 left in the power play. 20 now.
That was extremely tight window that he had to get that through. There was small space between the goalie's shoulder and the top shelf, and he's able to fit it through at that distance. Impressive shot, but let's see if that's going to be off or not. Éire Green on the attack. Colin Sorority. He'll throw it back to Liam Dybel. Now on the far side with Patrick Brosnan. Back to Sorority. Dybel on the far side. He's just content on running down some of that clock. Minute 20 left in the half. Save there by Gervais. Loose ball picked up by Éire Green, and that's important because that's going to reset the shot clock.
And with 30-second shot clocks left and only a minute left, that's only, 2 more shot clocks.
Tick, 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 tick. Time is running out here for the Saints Express. They need to cause a turnover right now. Cutting through is Liam Dybel. Trying to pick a spot, but remaining patient. 3 seconds left. He passes it. Their low shot. That's saved by Gervais. And that's picked up by the goalkeeper. Very important. Tries to make that pass through the neutral zone, but it's picked up by Éire Green. Costly turnover here as Alex Bean is able to come up with it and get it to Pat Smith. Loose ball. Who's going to pick it up? 32 seconds left. Éire Green picks it up. And back on the attack they go. They can take it easy. There's 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Centering pass out in front. Shot saved by Gervais. They've got to be fast now. They're down by 2 with less than 15 seconds left. They've got to hurry. But Éire Green's able to pick it up. They can wear out the clock here.
You see him look up the clock there, and then he kind of decided, we're just going to eat this out. Goals do matter in this tournament, but it's better to, get the win and go on.
And that's going to conclude that game as Éire Green able to get a 5-3 victory here over the Saints Express. And that will round out our games for day 1 of LAXNAI here at the North American Invitational at the Utica University Nexus Center here in downtown Utica. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. Our first game tomorrow is going to be at 8:50 a.m. tomorrow.